to allow two of my students who had real incidents, you know, and I want them to share with you, you know, the situation that happened. Now, we already went through the interview in terms of what happened in that case. Brother Punch and Sadiq had an incident. Punch had an incident where two people attacked him, one with a knife and one with a bottle. And he explained what he had to do to fend off and protect himself. And he used the principles that he's been training in. And Punch has been with me how long?
2 years now.
2 years. He's a novice belt. He's moving up on the rank. He's a novice belt. And Salik, you've been with me for yeah. It is since the 80s. So and so what we want to do is we want to give the students a chance to obtain the information, to receive the information about it, so you can be confident about what you're training in. And it's all from Allah. This is knowledge. It's all from Allah. It's all from Allah in a sense, and it's the knowledge that He's given us to allow us to defend ourselves in the situation. Okay. So Punch, I need a uki.
Well, okay.
Huh? Okay. Wow. There you go. That's my man. Okay. Now, Punch is going to explain what he had to do. You're going to tell him how to, with the knife situation. Now there was two people. I need another one. Huh? No.
That's good spirit, though.
Huh? I did excellent spirit. You go. But he's trained. Okay. Now you have one man, one guy. Explain yourself. This is represent a bottle.
Stand by the bar.
It's a big bottle.
I know it's a big bottle, right? Okay, listen up.
We're in a club situation. We're at the bar. This is your friend, man, who got a competition. I'm here. Come over. I'm here. I'm telling him he the one of the problems. Stat. Do you fast? That ain't fast.
Fast. Come on, give it to him. That was one time.
Rock.
Okay.
That's the move.
Okay.
Come with the
We'll do
bottle.
that again.
Right. Special always tell us, stay low. So when he come with the bottle, you drop. The knife, hit him.
Let's do it again.
All right, again.
Yeah.
Now understand the law is in self-defense, and I teach the law. The law is in self-defense that whatever force is perpetrated against you, you can use the same amount of force to fend off an attack. So if it's deadly force, you can use deadly force. Imminent deadly force. Imminent means when it's clear. If I was to pull a knife, I don't have to wait for your attack. I can execute, and being that the knife it can cause life, deadly. It's a deadly force. I can use deadly force. That's the law. So we just want to make sure the audience understand that. Now he had to react. Okay, again. I'm fast. All right. You okay? Now, this is. Okay, come on. Get the knife. Principles all day. People tell me all day long, oh, you do spinning, you this, that, you know, we got naysayers. People that tell me our techniques, oh, we do too much moving and that. Well, he's the proof of what we do. And that's why I always say the proof is it is not in what you say, and it's not in experience you have what we do. It's in the people who have experience of what we do, and that's our student. And so the very fact that he stabbed, he stabbed, and that's our move. That's our move. Our spinning move. Here, don't tell me it doesn't work. Don't tell me it doesn't work. And that's it. And then he intercepted the person coming in, and he turned the tables. That's the point. Okay? All right. Okay. There. What Salik is explaining, let me explain. I was there. We had stay there. We had an unruly individual. He was He was much taller, but he's like wide individual, very strong individual. And what happened was he has a schizoid, schizoaffective, meaning that the person is hearing voices, and you can't reason with him, and he's mentally disturbed. And we had to deal with that situation in the sense that we didn't want him to get out of control. So before he can we know that he can escalate. A person like that gets very irritated, and they're extremely strong when it comes to matter. Thank Allah for martial arts, because martial art doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how strong, how weak you think you are, maybe whatever, what's your size. It equals the playing field. So in this instance, I was here trying to reason with him. I was trying to reason with him, right? And we was trying to reason with him and tell him, look, you got to leave, you can't stay. And he says, no, I'm not going nowhere. But we had already had an incident with him before. He had physically manhandled one of the members here in the masjid, and he almost hurt the person. He was escorted out. The police had to be summoned, and he was escorted out. In this instance, so he was banned from coming back here because he's a danger not only to the community but to himself. So we wanted to reason with him. We didn't want to agitate him. We didn't want to hurt him or brutalize him. We tried to reason. I couldn't reason with him. I'm standing in front of him, keep him from moving forward because he was trying to stand in the ring. Now Sadiq is on this side first. He's on this side. Now he happens to touch him, just like, and he's flared up. Don't put your hand. No. He just flared up. He just threw his hand. Keep your hands off him. Just say, keep your hands off him. Right. And he was very. Now right there, we knew he was agitated. So you notice the ninjutsu part of it, right? The ghosting. He didn't even know. He didn't realize. See, now Sadiq was on his right side, but now he's in the back, and that's the nature of ninjutsu. And then I gave Sadiq the signal, and he turn around to the camera. This is the chokehold he used, and it's not to kill him. It's to put him to sleep. It's a sleeping hold, okay? And that's it. And then he brought him down. No. He brought him down. At some point, he went down to his knees, right? And he still had him. And then he brought him down to his face. I came over. Now, stand up. At one point, Sadiq had him. Turn around. Sadiq had him, and so that he could not use his arms, I had suppressed his arm. Yeah. Go on one side. I had suppressed his arm, and one brother suppressed his other arm here, so keep him from fighting. As Sadiq brought him down, we had him from here, and then he brought him down to his face, from here, and then Sadiq had him here. And then what happened was here, to keep him from moving, I placed my knees on here, and then, and you see, he feels that. And then we had his arm pinned from here, and then from that point, he became composed. Okay, he became composed. He was neutralized. We didn't hurt him. We put him to sleep. And what happens is you cut off enough oxygen to the brain, not choking him to death, but cut off enough oxygen to the brain that caused him to go in a sleeping pattern, not an unconscious, but a sleeping pattern. And that means the carotid nerves over here, once you cut that oxygen, once you cut that flow from the side, that artery that's protruding from the side, once you cut that off, then the person can no longer receive oxygen to the brain to the extent where you can neutralize him, not kill him, not choke him to death, but neutralize him from that point. So these are the two incidents that we had, and this is a testimony, you can say. This is testimony to the way of the wind from Allah, because Allah is in control of everything and all the outcomes, and He's the one, and Allahu Alam, which means Allah is the source of all knowledge. He gives it to whom He pleases. He happened to give it to my teacher, the late old Sensei Ronald Duncan, and I've been his student since his life here on this planet, and then my other students that exist here also. And we just want to give, like a testimony and credence to what we do in the school Star and Crescent School of Essential Knowledge. The Kogo roof system, the wave, the wind, and water. I have added the water because those are the two strongest elements that we deal with in respect to techniques, as well as, you know, wood, fire, iron, earth, and so forth. So thank you very much. So we just figured we'd share that with you. Okay, you can resume.